Warning, this podcast may contain adult language, questionable life choices, and unsolicited opinions.
You've been warned. Welcome to Sugar, Spice, and Bad Advice.
I'm Shannon.
And I'm Yvette.
Let's get messy.
Okay, let's go.
Hi guys. So we're gonna wrap up our spooky stories.
Yes, for the spooky season at least.
For spooky season.
And then we will go on to our spooky states for our next
segment.
episode. Yeah, that's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of episodes.
Yeah, we're going to go, I think, alphabetical order.
Yeah, we'll do alphabetically. Maybe we'll do 2 states in one, depending on
depending on how fast we get through them.
Yeah.
And if you have some lore or something spooky from a state you've been to or a state you're from, send it in.
Yeah, we want to know, because there's a lot of stories that people have personally that aren't necessarily out on Reddit or, you know, are well known. So let us know your stories. We want to know, and we'll share them on our podcast. And you can let us know if you want to get credit for it.
Or if you don't. You want to stay anonymous.
Yeah, whichever you just let us know. But we are excited to hear it. Today we're doing national parks. Mm-hmm. Yes. Not sure if we mentioned that.
Yeah national parks today. And then, so if you have any... So we've kind of done some of our A's. So if you live in any state, and we could backtrack too. I guess if we've already done a state or whatever, we can totally backtrack.
Feature it on social media and just be like, hey,
if you have some super cool story, we can totally do that.
Yeah.
So don't forget to listen to us on Spotify.
Yeah, we're on Spotify now. Woo, I'm so excited for that.
Me too.
We only have the last few episodes.
Yeah, spooky season episodes.
Yes. Because a lot of the other ones were like
there weren't just
time
audio.
relevant.
Yeah. And they were It
was like stuff for like Love is Blind and Temptation Island, like stuff that had been from
a long time ago.
Way west. So thanks again for watching. Let's get into it. We're gonna start off with a story out of Yosemite.
I think it's out of Yosemite.
Oh my gosh.
I guess I'm kind of special. I wasn't 100% sure.
We thought
where Yosemite was.
She's just so pretty. She doesn't need to be. She doesn't need to know geography.
I'm just so pretty. I don't need to know geography. Okay. So, one time we had a random person walk up to our campsite. So this is just like jumping right into it.
Oh, okay.
Campsite around 2 a.m. at Point Reyes. They walked up, stood at the tent for about 5 minutes. We could see their headlights. Then they just left. One of my friends was a light sleeper. There were bobcats screaming most of the night, so she couldn't sleep, but didn't tell anyone. She heard footsteps walking up and watched them for a couple minutes before she got the nerve to reach over and poke us awake. That's kind of scary. Like all by yourself, and while there's bobcats screaming.
Do you know what bobcats sound like? They sound.
Do they sound bad? Wait, I think I have seen a video of them growling or not screaming at each other.
It's like I heard someone describe it as like a 9-year-old trying to describe what a bobcat sounds like. Is what a bobcat sounds like. They're like, rawr, rawr.
Oh. Okay, we all sat there for 5-ish minutes while they just stood in front with a red headlight glowing on the tent. My better judgment tells me it was probably just a ranger on patrol looking at our permit, but we all ended up staying awake for most of the night after.
And we
okay. Or you dodged a serial killer, or I don't know.
I mean, yeah, would you pop your head out and check out the situation?
Ranger! I don't know.
Or would you just kind of, especially
I probably would have said hello.
Oh, inside?
They already know you're in there.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't know that you're in there. At least let them know you're awake and in there.
Oh.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know if that's spooky or you spooked yourself out.
I freeze, like, what is it? Fight or flight.
Yeah, fight. Yeah.
I'm a fawn. I'm kind of like a deer in the headlights. I'm just like, oh.
Okay, I kind of have that tested, and I guess I'm a freeze.
Yeah, freeze. That's okay.
Freeze.
Yeah, freeze. That's what that is.
Yeah, one of us has to not be a freeze. One of us has to be a fight. Somebody's got to fight.
Flight, okay?
Yeah, flight. Okay. Or run.
Freeze and then flight.
Freeze. No, don't freeze. You gotta either fight or flight. I think we have to have a fight or flight.
One of us has to freeze and
like, come on! Okay, second. I don't know if it's the same story or a different one. Second, I had some random dude, different story. I had some random dude follow behind me about 20 meters back through Yosemite Valley. I wonder if this was the same trip. In the middle of the night as I walked to the car from backpackers camp. The weird part was I left my car. No one was out. It was around midnight. Why are you walking around in the fucking forest at midnight?
You must be a guy.
Yeah, this doesn't this doesn't sound like something a girl would do. Start heading back, and this random dude pops up from the bush down the ways. I didn't think anything of it and just kept walking. Dude got closer. This is definitely a guy.
Oh, yeah.
Punctuation is horrid. I realized I went the wrong way and hit Happy Isles Bridge. So I turn and go back the right way. Dude just standing in the distance. I wave morning and just keep going. Dude says nothing and has no backpack or any gear with him, not even a headlight. I scurry past on the other side of the street and kept walking, looking back, see nothing, then keep going. Then I get to the intersection and look at my map. It's super confusing at night, looks super different. I head towards the backpackers camp. I hear something and look back. Dude is behind me again. I keep walking and decide to take a wide angle and walk towards the visitor center area before heading back towards Upper Pines and Backpackers Camp. You are running around the woods in the middle of the night.
No.
Okay, dude follows me the whole way. At that point, I thought it was weird, so I decided to turn around and walk backwards for a few minutes to watch the guy. This is definitely a guy riding this.
Yeah, oh, for sure.
He just stayed back a little further. Finally, I just felt like that was enough and pulled out my survival knife and just walked with it in my hand. I think he got the message because he stopped and turned around. I turned my light off and cut through the woods and stopped in Upper Pines to see if he was following me. You got off the trail?
Boy! Oh my God. Why didn't you pull out that knife a long time ago?
No, nothing.
As soon as you realized that he was following you, you should have had that knife out ready. And if you are a guy, why? Wait, is it? I don't know. Either way, why would you not like tell them something? Like,
okay, I turned my light off and cut through the woods and stopped in Upper Pines to see if he was following me. You turned your light off?
That's even dumber.
Nothing. So I went back to Backpackers and everyone was like, what did you climb Half Dome on the way? I don't know what creepy guy was doing, but never saw him again. Didn't help that no one other person was out there. Literally felt like it was just me and creepy guy in the entire park.
Why did they let you go by yourself?
I know. Who are your friends?
Is this the same
I don't
trip?
Yeah, I don't know. I hope not. I don't know.
I feel like you have very good survival skills.
I feel like we might need to work on that a bit.
The buddy system.
I'm thinking exactly like, where we need to stick to the buddy system.
I feel like that's one of the very first things I learned in school.
Stay together.
The buddy system, you know? Do you have your exit buddy? Let's not go for walks in the middle of the night.
And there are creepy people that live in the forest. We learned that in Appalachia.
So they could be everywhere. Like, there's people that like to live off the grid.
Exactly. Who loves that?
You never know, especially in national parks.
Exactly.
We got nothing but space.
Exactly. And people just have free access.
And like, if they probably know it better than you do.
Oh fuck yeah, they know it better than you do.
So they can do shortcuts and do all this stuff, and
you never know.
In your face, and you're thinking that you escaped.
Yep. You're thinking he was still behind you.
He's
motherfucker gonna pop up right in front of you.
Period. So let's not do that anymore.
We might want to take a survival class.
Let's maybe have our knife out while we're walking the whole time.
And don't turn your lights off.
Let's not turn our fucking headlight off. Let's just not go for
hikes at night.
Boy. And if you are, like, take a buddy, keep your headlight on. Like, you know,
you can go with a friend. It's okay. Does it make you look weak?
No, it doesn't. It's just smart. Let's. Okay, that stressed me out.
I know. I feel. I don't know. I feel like you're a little.
Where's your mother?
Where's your mother? Where's your mother? Okay. All right.
I can't.
Do you want to read this one?
Okay.
Right, so hopefully we can find some spooky. I think this one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a little spookier.
So this one is going to be. Oh, do we know where this one is?
I don't know. Some of them don't say where they're.
It doesn't. Some of them doesn't say. So this one doesn't say exactly where it is. Let's go. I got one. I was a part of a 3-person trail crew. We were a good 26 miles from the trailhead. We were working on diverting the existing trail from an eroding cliff. This new trail was going to be a 7-mile diversion. So we were 5 miles into building the new trail, but another half day until we linked up with the old trail. It's mid-morning, so we decided to take a quick break. I leave my 2 crew members to go answer nature's call. So I am digging a cat hole to go in when I hear someone whistling of a tune.
Oh no, whistling!
No, whistling! Okay.
Whistling, you're not allowed to whistle.
No,
whistling.
I just assume it's my crew, so I call out that this place is occupied. The whistling stopped. It was quiet. Then it started again. It moves just below where I'm at. Down the hill a ways, I see 2 men. Both men were dressed in black suits and top hats, carrying canes. Just casually walking in the middle of the wilderness. No packs, no water bottles. Looking like they were taking a stroll in a park after an opera.
Well, didn't they say like that people like, I'm not sure where this one is. It might be in the Appalachians. Because remember they said like World War.
Oh, right. There was wars that were fought on those lands.
And then they think that there's people.
But if they're just leaving an opera, I mean, yeah, maybe it sounds like a time portal almost, or like a something. There's like a
something weird.
Something weird's going on there. I don't think, and just start walking back to my crew, way freaked. I tell them what I just saw. We all go back and just catch them leaving. One of my crew screams down at them and waves. They ignore us and just keep casually walking until they're out of sight. They weren't using any trails, just walking in between trees. That is so weird. Just a weird and freaky experience for all 3 of us. I don't think we hardly slept that night. We finished our trail that following morning and raced back to civilization. Just took note of it in our weekly report, just in case those people did get lost out there.
That's super creepy. Just having people running around in top hats like opera, like olden days, freaking walking between trees and shit.
And they're the ones whistling. Yeah, and the fact that you left, got your homies, and were able to go back and see them again. Like, you would makes you think like, okay, maybe it was a ghost or apparition at first, but then you left and came back and
your friends saw them too. It wasn't just you.
That's weird.
That's super creepy. There are creepy things that happen in the wilderness,
and the fact that they were just walking around and not like using
not
any
a trail.
Yeah, and they're dressed nicely.
Yeah, not in like hiking clothes.
Right.
In olden days, like
on a cliff, like right off of a cliff. I wish he would have said where that was.
We could look it up, see if there was any deaths there or something, or like.
I know. Because look, in my mind, I'm like, oh, was it like a cliff to an ocean side, or just like a cliff to?
Oh yeah, just a cliff in the woods.
Yeah. Maybe New York. Why does that make you feel like almost like a New York kind of thing, like because the opera, Broadway?
Oh, okay, maybe
like that.
Well, then, and that would be
upstate,
the Appalachians.
It could be, yeah,
because that goes
doesn't it go up?
It goes across the United States.
It's such a weird.
I know that, and the wilderness is such a weird, like, vast.
Yeah.
And people can do whatever the fuck they want out there. Like, you could freaking go and live out there and nobody would ever know.
Yeah.
And disappear.
That's so crazy. Where is it?
If you had skills to do that.
I saw, I don't know if it's in America, but I saw that there's this train that goes through, I think it might be it's in Alaska. This train that goes through and like will pick up people, like it stops for people like that just happen to like live out in the middle of nowhere. They don't have any ways to get to civilization whatsoever unless they hop on that train. So it's the only train.
Taxis don't even fucking do that shit, dude. Because they know what fucking weirdos you're gonna fucking pick up. So the train
literally will stop for them, take their, and then like they'll pay for like however many miles they need to go, and then they'll hop off, and then they hop back on, and it's only for like
those people see some, those train conductors see some fucking weirdos.
Yeah, they go get their supplies and they go back to their little place in the middle of nowhere.
No man's land.
Alaska. Yeah, surrounded by snow. That's crazy.
That is crazy in the wilderness.
But you know what? Like, they are amazing survival skills. Obviously, because
like in freaking the apocalypse or whatever, those are people. They're
smarter than us
people
for sure.
Find.
Oh yeah, they're smarter than us for sure.
Okay. Yeah, we got one more. Okay, my brother is a NPS ranger. He says there is some spooky stuff in the parks, particularly the Southwest. Ooh. I posted some of these before here, but the versions of some of his better stories. He was camping in Big Bend National Park, and he and his roommate had the exact same dream of being chased by a big black bull through the mountains. They Googled it on the way home. It turns out the area they were camped at is haunted by a witch that takes the form of a big black bull. I think it's called BYEEEE Mountain or something.
What? Okay.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's okay, so, crazy.
I'm glad I have this so we can...
Southwest? Weird.
We can
do a deep dive. Yes.
Okay, so Big Bend National Park.
Big Bend. The
BYEEEE
the
Mountain.
Bull BYEEEE.
Okay. He worked at Archer's National Park in Utah for a while. One of his ranger friends took a kayak trip somewhere in Utah, camped out by the side of the river. She had a super vivid dream that night of hearing something splashing in the water outside. When she went outside her tent, there was a naked woman in the river. The woman tackled her and began choking her so violently that when she woke up, she was still gasping for air.
Oh my God.
The next morning, there were cougar tracks all around her tent and down by the river. She spoke with a native friend about this, and sure enough, that area of the river is supposedly haunted by skinwalker. Apparently, skinwalkers take the form of cougars often. What?
A naked woman would scare the shit out of me.
Right? I guess it's a dream though.
Oh, it was a dream.
It was a dream, and she woke up gasping.
She woke up choking. Okay, gasping. Okay.
As a quick aside, as part of his job, my brother would go to local elementary schools and give talks about nature and animals and whatever. Whenever he went to a native majority school, he couldn't mention certain animals because they're associated with skinwalkers, cougars, and owls, I think.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's no disrespect to the indigenous, but yeah, I think they're very superstitious. Well, not necessarily superstitious, but it's like, I guess they do not even mention the word skinwalkers. They will not mention it. They don't talk about it. It's almost like disrespectful.
You just don't talk about it
because it's almost like you're conjuring it, like you're asking for it to come to you or something. Especially, I mean, I'm not sure how it, especially when you're out there. I would assume like living where they're living.
Yeah, in their land. And stuff. Okay. A friend a friend of his had a Bigfoot encounter at a large national park in the Pacific Northwest. This guy is a super experienced biologist, doesn't like talking about this because it could screw up his career. Whoa. But several years ago, he and another ranger were doing field work in the backcountry and were driving parallel to the river. On the other side of the river, they saw a, quote, what looked like an extremely tall man in all in black, wearing a hoodie. This thing saw them and took off after them. What spooked my brother's friend was it was keeping up with their truck, running like a man and jumping over rocks and logs and stuff. Again, he doesn't like talking about it because this guy is a semi-famous biologist up there, and claiming a Bigfoot encounter could hurt your reputation. Plus, it sounds like it scared the shit out of him.
It sounds pretty fucking scary. Is that fast?
I guess.
Wait, was it wearing on all fours?
It was wearing a hoodie. So
it was wearing a hoodie?
Yeah, it's wearing a hoodie.
Well, think about the Bigfoot encounters, I'm sure.
Okay, well, he has to hide himself somehow, right?
I mean, I'm sure
he can't just running around like a furry fucking gorilla in the woods.
Yeah. And if he really did encounter people and like people leave their shit lying around, he's like, oh, it's just my size.
It's just not making fun, but just making fun.
Just of the Bigfoot, not of the biologist.
Not of the biologist.
But okay, I want to know if it was running on all fours, because that would be even more terrifying.
Oh my god, it was chasing you like,
oh, that is so creepy.
I know.
But the fact that it could keep up with a car, goodbye. I feel like we should do more national parks. There's just too many.
There's and yeah, because there's so much shit that could be out of the national park.
Oh, and they're so vast. I mean, they're everywhere.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere.
Maybe we can try
there's some in the desert. I mean, there's desert national parks.
That's true, like Zion and all that stuff.
Freaking, I'm sure ours is a
can't go to the Grand Canyon in certain areas. People think that there's like a portal from the Grand Canyon to like India or China.
Like you're gonna fall through a hole and go.
No, like if you can walk, to India.
I don't want
to through the Grand Canyon. Some people, okay, so they're saying that there is like, or Africa or something like that.
Yeah.
People on the other side of the world are coming through the Grand Canyon and saying that they walked from the other side of the world through the Grand Canyon into America.
Trump ain't gonna be happy about that.
That's why he's like, shut it down.
Well, hell, should we? I almost went to the Grand Canyon one time and I was too tired. I was like, no, let's go home.
We're so close.
We're not close to the Grand Canyon.
Not like, but when we go out, when we're out of state, when you're out of state, you're close enough. Might as well take a little detour and check it out one day. But again, it's so big. There's certain areas you're not allowed to go and check out either way.
Yeah. So those are the top secret. This is conspiracy theory. Person, she knows all those things.
Have you traveled to the Grand Canyon to another country?
Oh, have you traveled? Ooh, can we get to Europe?
No.
I mean, can I go to like England?
Can you just tell me the portal to go through to get to?
Yeah, I don't know if
Greece,
I'm not super interested in going to India. It sounds really freaking
or
hot.
Africa or wherever.
Yeah, but can I pick where I want to go? Can we just?
Is there a certain cave to go through? That's another thing that they're trying to say, like that there's like sphinxes and pyramids inside the Grand Canyon that they've just demolished and stuff, or in certain areas that are here, and Egypt. You can go to Egypt. That's probably what I was thinking. Egypt.
Oh, yeah, Egypt. Okay, I wouldn't mind going to Egypt.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Despicable Me when like they show the pyramids and then it ends up being a freaking inflatable?
Yeah.
Because nobody even is allowed to go in it or touch it or whatever.
That's the
Sometimes I feel like they just...
It might be fake.
Yeah. They show us stuff right in our face all the time.
Yeah.
So...
Simpsons.
Yeah. We don't know anything.
Look at this one. Conspiracy theory.
Okay. Remember, we're not experts. But we're definitely entertaining.
So take our advice with a grain of salt or a shot of tequila.
A big grain of salt.
Okay. A big grain of salt.
Until next time, stay spicy. Bye.